Hello composers and producers, Mike here, and you are watching Studio Time with Mike. In this video I will show you the magic of suspended chords. So let's dive right in and I will give you a quick overview with some bullet point tips and tricks, and then I will also play some examples for you and even show you a real live example inside my DAW. Alright, let's start right now. Alright, so let's do a quick overview of what suspended chords are. So let's take a C chord, let's do a C major and a C minor. The only difference is this middle note here, but point one is that suspended chord is neither major or minor, because you have probably seen sus4 or sus2 for chord names. Well, that means that this middle note is moved up a half step from here, which creates a sus4, suspended fourth, or down from here, from minor here, which is sus2, which takes us to point number 2, which is the emotional character of a suspended chord. I would say that major is happy, minor is sad or emotional, and then suspended is a longing vibe. It longs to something. And what does it long for? Well, that's point number 3. It has a strong pull to be resolved to either major or minor. So if you play, let's say, a C sus4, it resolves to C major here. Or a C sus2. Or perhaps a F sus2, resolving up to F minor. And then that takes us to point number 4, which is suspended chords are great for that graceful voice leading, because let's say you have a chord progression. Let's say we start with F in an inversion like this. So we move the octave down here, and then I just add the F in the bass. And then we're going to go to C. Well, instead of going straight to C, let's go with a suspended chord in between to add that graceful character, that smooth, graceful transition. Well, if you take this note and move it down here, you have created a C sus4. So just move that there while the bass go down to the next chord, which is C. So F major to C sus4 to C major. Or perhaps from F to G, instead of going to straight to G, we can go to G sus4. So, and then to C, like so. And point number 5 is it's perfect. Suspended chords are perfect for adding that lyrical character if you really add a lot of them, as I just did with transitions like this. So, for example, starting with F again, C sus4, C major, and then perhaps B flat, and then C sus4. You can really hear that lyrical character. Alright, so let's dive into the DAW now, and I will show you a real chord progression I had just created. Alright, so here is the chord progression I created. We go from an F major to C sus4 for half a bar, and then going to C, so it resolves back to C. B flat, C sus4 to C again, F, and then here we have B flat, add 9. And if you think about it, an add 9 really is the second or suspended second if you transpose it up an octave. So basically an add 9 is a kind of suspended chord, at least in the feel. So then from B flat add 9, it resolves to B flat, and then C sus4 to C again, and then resolving to F. So let's take a listen to this. Right, so that is how it sounds. It really has that lyrical longing and emotional character. And if we check here, I have actually recorded with basses and a string section instead, so I muted this sketch track. So let's go into here and have a look. I also made sure to add modulation for the dynamic curve of this piece. Let's close that for now. And also, what is really important when you want that lyrical, smooth voice leading is to connect notes in chords that uses the same notes. So this chord used the same, this and this was present in both chords, so I simply tie them together, and as well as here and here and here. So that makes the smooth voice leading even smoother. And you can also use transposing if you want to create an even closer connection between each chord voice. Well, as you can see here, if I select this is an F going to C sus4, so this is actually resolving here. That is the step that really makes the longing factor from a suspended chord, either down from a suspended fourth or up. Let's see if we have it over here. B flat add 9, resolving up here to B flat. So it either resolves up or down, but it will resolve down here from suspended fourth again to here. So let's listen to it with strings, orchestral string sections, with even smoother voice leading now. That is the magic of suspended chords. So now what's next for you is that you should really experiment with playing and writing suspended chords into your chord progressions, especially when you transition from one chord to another. So let's say you transition from F major to C major. Well, try to go from F major to C sus4, then C major, and see how it sounds. And once you really learn how to use this technique of suspended chords, you will use it over and over, because it creates so much emotion without being happy or sad. It just has that really beautiful, lyrical, magical, and longing character. Keep making music, and I will see you in the next video, my friends. Subscribe now and watch a lot more videos on composing music, producing music, sound design, Logic Pro X, and much more. I'll see you in the next video, my friends.